Several Tennessee lawmakers gathered this week to celebrate the Supreme Court's decision upholding the state's ban on gender transition care for minors.
Now, the ruling upholds the ban here in Tennessee, but with more than 20 other states enacting similar laws, local leaders say they want federal lawmakers now to take it a step further.
I want to call on Congress right now to pass a national ban on sexual mutilation. Yes, I said it. I am asking our friends in Congress and in the U.S. Senate to file a bill today that bans this nationwide.
Well, that could pose problems for some families who've already chosen to leave Tennessee to other states because of the ban.
Patsy Montesinos tells us how this is leaving parents with transgender children uncertain and anxious about their future.
I was scared someone was going to come shoot out our windows at some point.
I-7716A.
Since state lawmakers banned gender-affirming care for kids in 2023, families with trans kids say they were targeted.
We received some pretty serious death threats, and I no longer felt safe in Tennessee.
We spoke to Kristen Chapman, whose daughter was one of those kids losing access to hormone treatments and puberty blockers. They now live in Virginia.
Most trans kids, medical care is literally suicide prevention.
Two other families spoke with us, but due to the current political climate, they asked to remain anonymous.
That's what any parent wants. We want our kids alive.
Opponents of gender-affirming care say kids who transition could later regret it. These parents say there's a lot of misinformation out there. These kids are not getting surgery to change their gender. Some are receiving counseling. Others are getting medications to slow down or stop puberty. They aren't doing anything permanent. Doctors agree that is the best course of treatment.
Gender-affirming care, it can be called that, but it's just seeing a therapist and, maybe going to a support group.
A 7th-generation Tennessean who had to leave says their child has not even started treatment.
We're talking a 5 to 6 year process, meeting with doctors, getting therapy before that decision is made to do any sort of medical intervention.
They're part of a small community of about 20 families who felt they had no choice but to leave Tennessee.
The assumption that we don't have our children's best interest at heart is what hurts the most, because I would do anything for my kids.
They now worry about what the Supreme Court's decision to uphold the ban in the state means for their kids' future.
I just wonder, where does it end, and what does this mean for my kids' future? Is my child even going to be welcome in the country that they were born in?
In Nashville, I'm Patsy Montesinos, News Channel 5.